Hi Pisces. I'm trying to revive this channel. I never really got started with it. So if you feel connected to this, please like and subscribe. There will be information in the description box if you're interested in personal readings. My name is Heidi and I am a Sagittarius, but I have heavy water in my chart, specifically Scorpio. So I always feel very connected to water signs. So today we're going to take a look at what you need to know. What you need to know, Pisces. What's the tea? Yeah, what's the tea? So I can tell you this, Pisces, that, and I do deeply understand Pisces. um, I've had a lot of Pisces people in my life, right? And you are very serious people, but you are also fun, right? But it's what people don't understand about Pisces is that they are connected to everything. Like they live from the soul out. And most of us live from the outside in, they live from the inside out. So Pisces is very deep, very deep. So, but you're starting to see some things, Pisces. And I feel like what you're starting to see, because Al's spirit is here, right? That's wisdom. That's wisdom. But owls also represent new beginnings. And what you're starting to see is that you need more fun in your life. You need to kind of lighten up on things, specifically the things that you love. You're really being called to bring more fun into your life. And, especially in terms of doing things you love. Because you know what? When we do things we love, we invite more joy in our life. And I just feel like you're at this point where you need more joy in your life, Pisces. So yeah. I know. Even that felt deep to me, really. At the bottom of the deck was the Two of Wands. You really are thinking about the future. You are, maybe there's a decision here to be made, Pisces. Okay, and maybe this directly has to do with something you love. Um, but I feel like I don't know. I just feel like you're being drawn to remembering the joy of it. And that is what you should be loyal to, right? Well, and with the Two of Wands, like, yes, are we discovering something? You're trying to figure it out. Where are you going? You know, and that may be that you need to make a decision. Usually with the Two of Wands, we're shown two ways we can go, two paths. It's usually, especially in dealing with twos, they are beginnings, they are ideas, they are the planning, and I just feel like you're kind of at a Two of Wands moment in your life, right? So here is where we are taking a look at a situation that you need to deal with. The situation is interesting because the Hangman is here, and the Hangman is Pisces energy for me. For me, it's Pisces Virgo, right? And I feel like there's something here, and it may have been a vision you had, something you wanted, that you've avoided taking action on, that you've actually been resisting taking action on because it kind of felt like unrealistic. You felt like you shouldn't do it because it didn't make sense, right? And you have resisted it. But since, even though the Hangman is reversed, you're still sitting in that energy of trying to find a new perspective. It could be that you're being influenced by others. Like maybe others are telling you that this dream or whatever this is for you is unrealistic. And that kind of, has called for you to pull yourself back because you're having a hard time. Here's where your decision lays. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? And what you usually do in these situations is just leave it alone because the world is here. You just will walk away, basically, um, to what makes sense. Like you'll abandon, like, and it's so funny for me because Pisces actually cannot live without dreams. You actually are the sign who has to do things, who has to have dreams. It's kind of that thing that keeps you going. And usually, you'll just walk away from it because you feel like that's the right thing to do. You know, because, you know, I don't know, I think like there is, a tendency instead of taking a minute to think everything out, you just say to yourself, this doesn't make sense. It isn't the right thing to do. It isn't, especially with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, Pentacle, definitely like when you think about the Hierophant, it's like, the sensible thing to do, what is usually done, you know, and you do this in the interest of doing the right thing, in terms of stability. Like maybe this doesn't make sense to you. It's not the stable choice. It's not a good decision, and so I feel like what happens is that you abandon things maybe earlier than you should. Maybe earlier than you should, and because out of a sense of it doesn't make sense, it's not going to work, you know um and it might not push me forward, it might pull me back, it might hold me back. So yeah, well, so what you may not be seeing about this, Pisces, is that it actually could be successful, it could be abundant, especially with the Empress here. And that it's actually your own mind, your own fear that keeps you from seeing that keeps you from birthing new things, because, new things that make you happy, that resonate with your heart, because we do actually manifest through the heart space. We do manifest through loving what we do, and, you know, you tend with the moon operates from a fear space. You create a story here of it not being able to work because you don't have solid evidence that it will, right? You don't have solid evidence that it will. And like, what you are needing to see is you're needing to see that it could work. What if it does work? And this could be anything, Pisces, a relationship, just a life dream, whatever it is. It's actually what you need to see is that things could work. Especially when you come from a place of, I love this thing, right? Yeah. And the universe is asking you to take a look at that. And your advice, Pisces, is to change your focus. Page of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Whatever this thing is, for some reason it didn't work before. It didn't work before. And you probably felt some kind of way about that. It might have built up some resentment or some sadness in you, right? But, I'm not even so sure that it didn't work. I feel like it was your emotions tied to it. Maybe it wasn't always working. Maybe it was difficult, and, they want you to have faith in the unknown, which is difficult energy for Pisces. Pisces does like to be comfortable, right? They like to be comfortable. And so taking chances and just going on believing things will work out, and even believing that just because it didn't work out before doesn't mean it won't work out now, is difficult, and that's, you're actually being called to have faith in the unknown, Pisces. Because a lot of times, and I've done a lot of readings, and I'm not like throwing Pisces under the bus or anything, but it's the one thing that at times can hold Pisces back is that they don't know how things will turn out. It is fear of the unknown, and it's really kind of driving it, even though you're feeling pulled to this. Because whatever this thing is, you love it. It makes you feel light. It makes you happy. It is where your wishes sit. So, wow. Okay, Pisces. I know that was a lot, right? That was a lot. And so we're going to get an ending message for you. But I was thinking, Pisces, let's take a look at the possibilities. Like, what are the possibilities here if you removed resistance and actually went after this thing? What are the possibilities with this? And then we'll get what would help. What are the possibilities with this thing, this dream, this desire of Pisces? What are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? The moon came up reversed, releasing fears. What are the possibilities? Seeing the light. What are the possibilities? Let's see. Ooh. Your abilities will be enhanced. The possibilities are the moon reverse, the mystic circle, and revelry and indulgence. Honestly, Pisces, this would add more fun to your life. It would add more fun to your life, more joy to your life, and really bring back your intuition. Because I will tell you what, Pisces is probably the most intuitive. Pisces and Scorpio, I think, are the most intuitive signs in the entire zodiac. And your fears have actually been blocking your intuition. And you know that this would be fun for you. You know that this would be good. Wow. The hand of fate. And fate is what's bringing this into your awareness right now. You're supposed to do this, Pisces. You're supposed to do this. So let's see what would help. What would help Pisces in this situation? What would help Pisces in this situation? What would help Pisces? I feel like fate is putting their hand in on this for you, Pisces. And I feel like this is going to actually help you to come out of some dark times. Okay. So what would help Pisces with this? What would help Pisces with this? Particularly this decision. What would help Pisces? Get grounded. Getting out into nature or water, Pisces, because you're a water sign, would help you tune into your intuition and probably give you the answer that you're needing. And, wow, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This is definitely something that you know a lot about, that you've trained for, that you just know that you are supposed to do, and it will bring the light back to you. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And this is telling you that this time around, this will have support. Okay? And to act as if. Act as if you're getting everything you want out of this situation. Allow light in, Pisces. I hope this helps. I'm sorry for all this barking. Toodles.